It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and ends. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin's Wharf, Fenway Park, Omar Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Boom.
Wow.
You know, it pumps me up every morning, dude. I don't know, man. I was over there just banging my knee like fucking, yeah. She did a good
Nailed
job.
it.
Yeah,
Did a great job.
I wish she would do another one for the springtime.
Ooh.
Well, hey.
I know she's busy doing a bunch of stuff. So
all right. But
I hate even bothering her. Like
anyways.
Her, right.
Anyways, big day today.
Yes.
Fucking hey, dude. Fucking big.
What happened?
Big day. I wonder if Mr. Farwell had a really good Super Bowl Sunday and Mr. Proctor. I wonder how they enjoyed the day yesterday. Like
yeah, must have been interesting, huh?
What was going through their head all day? Like, what were they thinking? Am I gonna get beat up today? I gotta think about going to in front of my own peers tomorrow morning.
Is this the last time I'll be here with my family?
A lot of shit going down, dude. A lot of chatter going out there. Lot of chat.
Can you believe that they held on to evidence? They knew they had it and they didn't give it up.
I can believe it. Yes, I can.
Now Hank wants the rug out of Karen's climate controlled storage.
I can believe it. I wrote a tweet about
Hank because I don't understand this guy.
Neither do I, dude. He's grasping.
Listen,
grasping at straws.
If he gets the carpet, will he do exhaustive testing on it to find out every freaking DNA piece of? How many people know much DNA is in that carpet?
Ugh.
When you walk, you're giving off dead skin cells that fall to the ground. It's all full of DNA.
Well, hey, listen, here's the thing, though, right? Remember, it's going to cost Karen a shitload of money to have that carpet tested?
Just to store it's costing a ton of money.
Yeah, but now remember to have it like luminol and all that bullshit? Let the state pay for it. Because you know and I know. You know and I know there's something there. No?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
No?
Yeah, but how do you...
Well,
I don't even know how you approach that subject. Do you give up custody of it to the state, or do you do it to a third party? It's got to be a third party.
Yeah, you got to charge them $13,000 though.
There you go.
I'm a little slap happy this morning. I don't know why, but
because the Eagles won.
Yeah, Flipper.
There you go. Congratulations, Flip. Good job, my friend. I'm sure you're happy out there.
Mark Cunningham, they'll bring it to the incinerator if you give it up.
I know, huh?
Yeah, don't let him.
What would happen?
Oh no shit. Oh,
I'm still in awe that they have evidence and didn't give it to Karen. I don't understand.
Okay. You gotta unwind this a little bit. That was Lally and Meatball.
No, that's all of them.
Oh yeah, right. Okay,
all of them. You're telling me Proctor doesn't know about this?
He does.
Did he say anything on the stand? Did anybody? Does Brian?
No, it's Yuri was the big one too. Yuri was the big one.
Does Manning know about this evidence? Wasn't he in charge? He involved in this whole thing?
Yeah.
Did he know there was evidence? Fanning? Remember our boy Fanning?
Oh yeah. He fucked around and found out.
No, he hasn't found out yet.
He
started at Stoughton. He worked with Farwell. He interviewed Farwell about Sandra Birchmore in a cruiser.
Yeah. Yep.
He didn't even get out of his car, dude. He didn't even get out of the car.
Did not even get out of his car. He pulled up, rolled his windows down. I got you, bro. What do you want to say, real quick? All right, that's
How you been? How's the family? Hey, your wife's pregnant. Blah blah.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations. Yeah, all that shit.
What's up with that thing? Oh, that thing over there. I don't know.
The whole fucked up thing about that is that after he murders Sandra, an unborn child, he goes to the hospital and gives birth to his son. That's fucking psychopath shit.
I wonder if the kid knows.
Well, the internet's forever, dude. The kid's gonna Google his father eventually.
Yeah.
All right. Imagine being
now.
Imagine being
in jail.
Imagine being in school, growing up as a kid, and having to know your family and friends all know what your father did at one time. That's gonna be deep fucking psychological shit.
Happy birthday. He'll never forget it. It's his birthday, right?
Well, he's innocent in all this.
Dude, it's his birthday. How can he forget that?
But
his dad went and did this, and then now it's like, think about that.
I forgot about that. That's even more fucked up. The day of his fucking birthday is the anniversary, or right around the day of or the day before after.
With double homicide.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm changing. I'm changing. If I'm his mother, I'm changing the date real quick.
I changed his freaking name to give him a chance. He's innocent, right?
Right. He's innocent. He's innocent in this whole thing.
That's deep. Hey, there she is.
Wow. Jesus Christ, dude. Hey,
Corn Pope. Thank you so much for that email. I appreciate it, and I sent you a response. So I just want to. I thank you so much. It's very very thoughtful of you to send that to me. So thank you. I had a great weekend. I hope you had one too. Thank you for asking. So yeah, Mike. So
with a straight face, no problem.
Flips here. Hey, good job right now. Welcome to the big ring teams.
I'm live from the airport. I knew you haven't slept yet, man. You were texting me. He was texting me yesterday morning, fucking in the street.
Dude, there is no red eye for this guy. He's taking the all eye this one.
To be young again. And then there's a Mass State trooper sitting in front of me. I'm like, hey, ask him if he knows Proctor. He's like, he wasn't having it. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Listen, congratulations though, Flip. That was a good win. You guys earned that one.
I heard Philadelphia was in fucking lockdown last night. That place was going wild.
Well, they greased all the telephone poles in New Orleans, so you couldn't climb up them.
That's smart, man.
Yeah.
I was watching a video. When the Philadelphia won the NFC Championship. A kid was up on a telephone pole, fell off, and killed himself.
Sure. We don't want no one to get hurt, right?
Yeah, Phillies. They party hard, man. I thought we do it because we've been doing it for so long.
And again, right? What do we compare it to, right?
We're much more civilized than Philadelphia fans. We've done it so many times. I mean, it's like these guys.
Duck boats, guy. We got duck boats. Maybe maybe they'll borrow them.
Don't get him going. Don't get him going. We'll end up in a clip somewhere. He'll get us. But I would love to
wait for that parade. You guys are gonna have a freaking serious parade.
The parade's Friday. Just so you know, Flip. Yeah, the parade's Friday. You fucking Philly's going nuts. They lit up fireworks last night and shit. It was crazy. I saw the highlights this morning. Anyways, you guys deserve it. You guys played a great game. Yeah. You guys smoked them. They're saying that the Mahomes got injured in the first quarter.
No. Don't care. Doesn't matter. It's the game.
The
game is the game.
What turned me off the worst was when Travis Kelce walked in like he thought he was Elvis. I'm like, I can't. What are you doing? He had the glasses on, and it's like,
listen. Sometimes you get so worked up in the moment. I've been there. You get so worked up, it becomes you.
They were trying to compare him to Gronk. Gronk's got
No.
more beats in everything, right? And did it in less time. The only reason why Kelsey's there because he's been playing longer than Gronk. Period. Because he's got, you know, what I mean, over the years. So Gronk interviews him yesterday, and it was like you can tell they were competitive. Like they were just like Gronk's career is taking off. By the way, I mean, he's in every goddamn commercial yesterday.
Yeah, Tom Brady's got a freaking kicking watch. You see the watch he got?
Oh yeah. You know, he's done fucking around. Giselle's gone. She just had another
That is
baby.
a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
So, listen, the big news is Kieran Reed. Fox 25.
So there's more on today and tomorrow. Tonight,
I guess they must have done a long interview and they're taking clips to kind of bring us along. I think that looks like what they're doing.
So this morning I heard, because I didn't stay up and watch it last night, it was like, well, the big question was, what's the one piece of evidence that you think proves you're innocent? And she says the body.
And what do we keep saying, Mike?
The body. Aka, body.
He didn't have a broken collarbone. To get the injuries on his arm and to make that happen to his face.
Yep.
Right? Because his face was crushed in, right? And the back of his head was crushed in too, right? Both sides.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You would break your collarbone. It's 12 pounds of pressure to break it. It's nothing. He doesn't have a dislocated shoulder, Mike. His elbow's fine. He does have a boxer fracture though, right?
Yeah.
He's got they call defensive wounds in the back of his hands.
Right.
And from punching, you break your knuckle and it sends it back here.
Yeah.
He had that.
And they didn't
when he punched the car.
They didn't put an IV in his arm. They put it in his leg. Right. Yeah. They tried to get his bone marrow warm that way there because to heat him up. They put something like that.
Yes.
So those there's no puncture wounds from the IV in his hands. That's what people were saying. The trolls. So yeah, it was pretty fucked up, man. Pretty fucked up.
No.
I mean, today's hearing with Farwell.
Yes, I think with KP.
I don't know what court it is. Anybody in the chat know what the court?
West Roxbury, I think.
All right. And does anybody know what the is that QR code for anybody that we know?
I don't know. I believe that's for Amy.
All right. We don't know.
Who we really hope is doing better. Oh, goody. You sent them to both of them to me. Let me take a peek.
So yeah, if they want the rug, I'm saying you charge a bunny. Karen says, what's the biggest thing that proves your innocence? The body. And she's right, man.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah. She's awesome. Who goes on stage and on camera and says, and is not even proven innocent or guilty yet. And he's out there just fucking throwing bombs, dropping bombs on a Super Bowl Sunday.
And the eyes on her, dude. The amount of freaking people.
Yeah.
That get to see this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know it was in our zone. It wasn't. Was it national? Was that national?
Yes.
So that was all over the United States. I know it was Fox.
Yes. I think that's in New England. I'm not sure if it went outside of it. I know they have demographics, but I don't see why they wouldn't.
Anybody in the chat out there? Anybody in the chat out there from not around here that saw it yesterday? Let us know.
Listen. Publicly, the Kieran Reed thing has so much interest. You would do anything to play it and get it. You know.
Well, yeah, I would. I mean, I just want to know if it went national. If that went national, that's fucking huge.
So, I have both interviews from Fox queued up. I don't know if you want to play both of them.
Just do it.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody, this is the. Let me do this. Part 1.
I'm in California. It wasn't in Colorado. Okay. Not national. Okay. Thank you guys.
Okay. So it was just us. All right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Still.
Well, here you go, people. Here you go.
She only talked to one local reporter. Welcome to you guys coming here. For over 2 days, nothing was off limits.
The limits that I know, I reconnect with someone I had dated nearly 20 years earlier, and then you tragically killed, murder, and I've been framed for it.
Karen Reed, one-on-one. If John was beaten up and attacked in that house, who did it? She resident in Massachusetts. Her case is as tangled as it is contentious.
Investigative reporter Ted Daniel was given unrestricted access to
Best I
Karen
got for
Reed.
sound, guys. I'm
Take us
sorry.
behind the scenes on the road to a retrial.
We spent several hours with Karen Reed over 2 days, with and without her attorneys. We asked for the interview and were somewhat surprised she said yes. Reed tells me she withdrew to New Hampshire for 2 months after her first trial. She's been preparing for round 2 ever since.
I have nothing to hide. My life is in the balance, and it shouldn't be.
It is unusual for someone who's accused of murder to do this interview or others.
I've seen the more information the public has, the more they understand what we already know.
We first met Karen Reed at a hotel in the Seaport. She's logged 150 nights here since her legal fight began. It's the command center for her defense, and she is one of the commanders.
When we get new information, we just divide and conquer, and we can break it down really fast.
On the road, we drove by the financial services firm where she worked for 15 years before her arrest.
Little did I know, I'd reconnect with someone I had dated nearly 20 years earlier, and then he would be tragically killed, murdered, and I've been framed for it.
We appreciate you guys coming here. Reed's LA-based lawyer, Alan Jackson, joined her 3 years to the date of John O'Keefe's death. How much do you think about him?
I think about him in terms of his final days, his final weeks. I mean, we have his cell phone, which a cell phone to anyone is like a diary. The time that I spent with John, 2 years, it's now been 3 since he's gone. And I have very mixed feelings, you know, when I look back on John, because I see a lot of poor decisions that were all precursors to his death.
Poor decisions by whom?
By both of us. Just drinking, being around the wrong people is chief among them.
Reed admits drinking in the hours before O'Keefe was found unresponsive outside 34 Fairview Road in Canton.
She just repeated the phrase over and over again, I hit him, I hit him.
Multiple first responders testified that Reed initially said
You're on mute, dude.
I found a better video, so I'm just gonna go back to it here.
All right, good.
I lost it. There we go. 308.
All right, right there.
Back to our scheduled program. It may be loud, so everyone volume, check it.
What is the one thing in this case you believe proves your innocence?
John's body, no bruise, 6,000-pound full-size SUV, not a bruise on his body, not a fracture below his head.
If you were framed, who's calling the shots?
I don't know the interconnections, the interpersonal relationships among these people. I have a strong personal opinion that what has motivated this persecution of me is power.
I'm declaring a mistrial in this case.
Reed says her initial thought of going through a second trial was a gut punch, but now she sees it as more time to prepare. She's talking now. Will she talk then?
I'm not afraid of taking the stand, and I'm clearly not afraid of speaking, but they're playing hardball. So we'll weigh the pros and cons, and we'll make another second game time decision.
Who would you rather face? Is it Adam Lally, who we saw in the first trial, or is it Hank Brennan?
I don't care who I face. I have the truth. I have the best attorneys. Do your worst.
One of the possible outcomes here could be a conviction. That could be prison time. How much have you thought about that?
I think about it every day, about prison time, and it doesn't frighten me the way it did 3 years ago.
Reed sold her Mansfield home in November to help pay her estimated $5 million in legal fees. She lives with her parents, who are a part of an inner circle that numbers about 10. Supporters have donated $750,000 to her defense fund, and she says people routinely pick up her meals.
I don't know the last time I've done anything but tip a waiter. And that generosity, that's all helping fuel this. It helps me spiritually, and it helps me financially.
She's well aware not everyone has her back. John O'Keefe's family is convinced she's a killer and have filed a wrongful death lawsuit against her.
Do you feel the presence of the O'Keefe family behind you in court?
I honestly, I almost look through them. Paul sitting there doesn't impact me, it doesn't bother me. That's John's brother. They've attempted to send me messages, and as soon as I see the name comes up, I just delete it.
Online, Reed is bombarded by love and hate. Yes, she pays attention.
This case has become your identity. Is that for the rest of your life? Or will one day you just want to put it all behind you?
I don't think I can, even if I wanted to. And I'm okay with that.
We asked the Norfolk DA's office if we could profile and interview Special Prosecutor Hank Brennan. That request was declined. I'm Ted Daniel for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Alrighty.
That was good. Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry about the beginning, guys.
Well, I'm just glad people around the world and other states got to see it too, because they didn't see what we saw last night or this morning. So yeah, so there's another one coming out today. I'm sure we'll play it tomorrow or whatever.
I'm waiting for it now.
There should be
It's supposed to be now.
Yeah, there's bombshells all day there. You had Farwell, Proctor, and Krusty. So pay attention to Twitter today, people. Or we might even, if something big happens, Tom, will we jump on live? You think maybe?
Right now, well, an hour ago, someone, James Lynch, posted in Justice for Sandra Birchmore. He posted, "I'm at the Moakley Courthouse. News guys told me Farwell won't be there till 10 or 11."
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
So
yeah. I knew that. I knew
right.
10. Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Yeah. Olivia with good morning. So you can definitely tell it was a longer interview. Yeah. Yeah. She just what it is, not so much looks confident. She sounds confident.
And you know what? I think that was a good interview because that showed her the person who Karen is, right?
Right.
And I think those were pretty hard questions from Ted. Those are straight up questions. Like, what would you say about John O'Keefe? Total open door to blast him. She didn't.
Yeah.
She went the high road.
She moved past that. She had to. She had to move past that. I would too. You would too. You'd have to move past it. The Paul O'Keefe question was great.
And she wakes up every day thinking about jail.
Of course. That sucks. Especially, listen, I'm not comparing Karen to the Canton 9 or Aiden, but it has the same effect. Maybe not touch the level of Karen because it's more out there, but Turtle Boy wakes up every day thinking about, am I going to jail today?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then they can't 9 for fucking 9 months. And then fucking Chief Raffy writes in there, I still have the right to find more charges. I mean, what the fuck? Trust me, having charges over your head and going to court in this town and in Stoughton, I didn't realize it's just like a normal courtroom. You go in, you cough, or you do whatever. They try to fucking bury you. They try to make you do. I mean, this
only happens in Norfolk County.
Yeah, because I grew up down in the South Shore. I mean, I never went to Norfolk County. I didn't know there was a court in Stoughton. I had no idea. And then my lawyer's like, dude, neither had he. And he was like, this is fucking crazy.
But you know what, though, right? You ready? The fact that there's a video out there that wasn't turned over.
That's huge.
And no one stood up and said, hey, wait a minute. There's video that wasn't presented in court.
And he lied.
Nobody said that, Mike. The people who did the investigation, they knew there was evidence out there that they didn't give Karen's defense team. What else haven't they given her defense team?
One can only speculate, Tom. I'm thinking they have the whole video of the Sally Port. You know they do.
They have to have it. I mean,
if that is available, if the trial's done, it's over. The dog bite alone. If
the dog bite alone, that's right. Yeah.
The dog. If Dr. Marie Russell can convince the jury that that's a dog bite, he was in the house. I mean, come on. And then you have the Ocker, and then the body itself. I've been posting videos of people getting hit by cars, like people are drifting, they get hit they go
Yes.
flying, but they're
Yep.
okay. They're
Yes,
okay.
it happens out all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and they get hit in the hips and the sides and stuff like
Thrown
that.
around, sure.
You know how hard it must have been for John just to get hit in the arm and get flung. That it's just the science isn't sciencing.
The physical, no, the physical injuries from being hit by a vehicle
Doesn't make sense.
or being hit by something solid, right?
Yeah.
At 20 miles an hour. No,
Yeah. No way.
You're breaking
way.
stuff.
No way. No way, man. And these people that get hit by these cars and stuff, they get up and walk away.
Yeah, they
But
roll.
But
And he hit the ground, right? After he pirouetted and did stuff.
hit the
in middle.
grass. These people hitting pavement and getting up and walk away, right? He hit grass and never got allegedly got up. You know, gotta come on. Jesus Christ! And now they hired. I guess the prosecution hired a weatherman. I mean, there's a picture of someone with a tape measure the morning of with like 3.5 inches on the ground at 8:30 in the morning. So I mean, this is fucking such bullshit. Such bullshit. Oh,
it really is.
McGinnis is at the Moakley. Scotty. 10 o'clock, Scotty, they're saying. So cool. I guess how busy is Scott? Cool, he's a good guy.
Yeah. So this picture here is the picture of the snowfall that morning, Mike.
Oh, you probably have the one I saw then.
This is how much snow is here.
Yeah, there's actually yeah.
That's how much snow is there. This vehicle did not move, right?
Oh yeah. Allegedly.
So, hey, did you hear the glare? You didn't watch the glare last night, did you?
No.
He was on late. He was wicked late.
He's a late guy.
Yeah. He was saying, like when I went into court, that was the day that they had the Sally Port.
Yes.
And I asked Will, I'm like, Will, did you see that? Did you see what I saw? And he's like, what? I said, there's an outline in the Sally Port of a vehicle, and it's the same size as Karen's from the snow melt. Right. It drops around, so you see a ring.
Right.
And he's like, oh yeah. And then he went and told Karen's defense team, and they looked into it, and hence the inverted video.
Yeah.
So he was talking about that. Me and him, yeah.
Was he back in Tennessee last night? Or was he in Boston?
He was in Boston, and man, he was messing with his door handles, making everybody upset.
Messing with his door handles?
Not the door handles, the cabinet handles. He was taking the handles and turning them like that, so people were like stroking out because they weren't vertical. And he did it on purpose, dude. He went back and he turned the other one. People with OCD are stroking out. Like, dude, change it. Like, oh, it was so freaking funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he was doing the OCD to mess people up. Like, that picture behind you, Mike, tilt it. See behind your shoulder? Tilt it. Tilt it for me.
I can't.
Do it. Just tilt it a little bit. There you go. Right there.
I'm OCD. I can't do it. I'll let it go for a little while, but because this thing here was tilted for a while. Oh, there you go. It's still tilted. I know Aiden does it all the time with the screen. Yeah. He's like, this fucking screen. Oh man. Yeah, so I wonder if they're gonna. So after the dinner, I wonder if they're gonna confiscate all the devices to see if they got Karen on a hot bike saying anything.
Oh God, imagine that, Mike.
I made a joke about it. I'm like, you guys don't throw away your devices. Hank's gonna fucking get a file of motion. He wants the glares. He wants shifters. He wants SPs. Yep. He wants everybody's. Fucking. Oh my God, I was dying.
It was nice to see Will have conversations with Alan Jackson and like I almost say meld with them, but they had guy time.
Yeah. And, yeah.
It's just nice to see what we all see and we all hope to see, right? We want Kieran to have the best defense. And with what the Galera said, and he protected everything that was discussed, which is beautiful. But with what he said, it makes him more personal.
Alan?
Yeah. I mean, we know he's a big hotshot attorney, but and behind that, he's a real guy too. And Will was touching base with that real guy. And I'm glad that he kind of kept some of that stuff to himself, because that's good stuff, bud.
We all put our pants on the same way, dude.
Right.
Everybody in the world puts their pants on the same way.
Ain't that funny?
Remember that.
Yeah. Bill Gates.
We all put our pants on the same fucking way, dude. Hey, thanks for becoming a new member, Miss Duck 76. Thank you.
So
Willie, he came up for the dinner and stuff. I called that, by the way.
You did absolutely. Hey, remember that?
I said he's up here he's hanging out with Rich Schiffer. I know that Rich likes him a lot. So
yep.
Oh, that was good. I'm glad they had a good time, dude.
Oh, so am I. And
so
it's nice to see the Roccos out there getting some recognition, because Nick and his wife do so much. You guys wouldn't even understand half of what he does.
But the good part about that is, and I'll say it for him, is that they don't say shit about it.
They don't. And he's so humble, that guy.
Stay humble. Always stay humble.
Yeah.
And hey, Nick, if you're in here, I know you're having another one at the end of the month, the 28th, I think. I don't want to get it wrong, but there is another dinner. You got to take a picture of the donation and then email it to Nick Rocco through the Justice page, whatever. That's what I read. I don't know how to do it, but so if you want to,
that takes a lot of time, and he does it with a smile on his face. And I remember, Mike. I remember back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Me and him were talking, and we were joking around, and like I said, how much do you want to raise? And he said $5,000, and that was like the biggest, like, no way, like there's no way. And boom, dude, we raised, I don't know, $5,000 in under an hour for a billboard. Boom, instant, done.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's just so, yeah.
Mazda raised money yesterday too. Mazda was talking Super Bowl stuff.
Yep. $1,400, something like that. That helps, right?
Yeah.
They're all having dive bar pizza, where everyone gets on like a Monday nights. They all get together and they, I guess, donate money to Karen. $100 here, $100 here. You have 5 places. That's $500. That's a win, right?
Yeah.
Everything helps.
I know a great dive bar pizza in Poopsies in Pembroke, man. Right on the fucking great little bar.
O'Toole's is better.
All right, here we go.
Oh man, O'Toole's is hands down the best. The best bar pizza out
there. It has to be a bar. It can't be.
No.
It can't be a fucking Domino's. It can't be a Papagino's. It's got to be pizza. Yeah. Yep. What's the best pizza around? Is down in I can't. Oh, you're killing me now. Shit, I'll think of it in a second. But it's around here.
I can see it. It's in Randolph, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Linwood.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got drinking behind there when I was younger.
Do they have a drink? Do they have a bar there?
Yes.
So anybody out there goes to Linwood's, I'm telling you.
Listen, I've been to Linwood's. Linwood's is good.
They do.
O'Toole's is great. Blow your socks off, O'Toole's.
Better than Linwood's?
Hand down. Absolutely. Not even.
What the?
And I like them both. And I'm telling you, O'Toole's is hands down the best.
You know what the secret is?
Got to be the pan they cook it in, right?
The pans are like 10, 15, 20 years old. And they got
all the
fucking
built into it. Yep. Town Spa is another good one. And
Town
again,
Spa,
Town Spa's really good. Linwood, really good. O'Toole's, just freaking out of this world.
Venus is good. Awesome.
Venus in Hanson, also very good.
Well, maybe we should do like a Dave Portnoy.
I know the owner of the Venus. He left it, opened another place in Halifax. It's the name of the place, Dave. I can see it. We do the point of sale terminals there for all the waitresses. It's the name of the freaking place.
Oh, stop trying to get a free lunch. Yeah, please stop it. Venus and Whitman is better. Yeah.
No, I know Listen, Venus and Whitman. I grew up there. Great pizza.
O'Toole's
is better.
D&E's in the running.
Yeah, they're running all right.
They don't have beer though, so you can't have it's on a dive bar.
Right.
You know, you have to go like to the waterfall, or you're gonna have to go to see McCarthy's for. It's gonna be a bar. It can't be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it can't be. You know. So we should do. You know what? We should do a lunchtime or an afternoon pizza run.
Afternoon pizza.
You know, because I can't do. I don't want to do late stuff. But
Yeah. No, that's a good idea, Mike.
you should. Does Dedham House of Pizza serve beer?
I don't drink, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, maybe I'm saying like you could do a whole thing from Dedham House of Pizza.
Yeah, we can absolutely do a show from there.
You know, what
I know.
mean?
Listen, I know the guy at O'Toole's, Tommy O'Toole. I can see if I can set up in the back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You should, dude, and have people come down there.
He's from Ireland, dude. He's off the boat.
No shit. You get the
He's straight up Irish. That guy, O'Toole.
But you tell me the last name. Yeah. Good morning,
Sarah. Good morning, Sarah.
Brian Hill for photography. He has been asking for donations to help support the new photography stuff. I have no idea how to post a link. Okay.
We'll have to get on that. Definitely have to get on that, everybody.
Just ask and you shall receive. If someone gets us a link.
Yes, we'll figure that out. Sarah, I wonder if I can have my mods help you guys get that set up for Brian.
Everybody's throwing out pizza places, isn't it? Lewis and Norwood. No, hey, Boston and interviews great. Yeah, guys, man. Yeah. Today's gonna be a big day. So we get Proctor, Farwell, and Krusty Panties. We have Scott McGinnis down at the Federal Building right now, but if we can get a link and maybe talk to him a little bit later, but he's not going on until 10.
Right, and then when he does go in, there's nothing allowed in the courtroom.
You'll be surprised at how they let people in, dude. You just can't do it. Yeah, you can't do anything in there, but you can, but you can't film, you can't take pictures, you can't do anything. There's no camera. But I just want to meet the new AG. For Mass.
And again, I'd like to hear her stance on some of this stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, she gave an interview the other day, and it was kind of generic.
Yep.
I think Levy was more comfortable in the role because he'd been doing it for a while, and he knew what he had. But I tell you, man, after she reads the TUI, she must have been like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
What's Levy doing now?
Hopefully, he was in a private practice and makes a shitload.
Oh yeah, no doubt, right?
Well, you understand, he came out of
what happens, right?
He came out of private practice to take this job,
right? So he goes now going back.
All the connections he has, dude. Just think that's what it's all about, right? You go into a big firm, it's your name.
You know how to listen. Mary, can you take this? Or Fred, can you file that? There's all different. They know everybody they're dealing with already.
You make the phone call.
That's exactly the thing with Scott Lang and him defending the Pothier child in regards to the school system. Like you can't sue your friends, guy. That's who you hired this guy, and you're gonna it's all backwards, guy. We are in the absolute upside down freaking world, bud.
So hey, Tom, you know what it is? I didn't really pay much mind to it until recently, and the more you dig and the more you scratch and the more you kick up, you're just blown away.
Yes.
Blown away. And then when Aiden released that girl Pugley, who signed off on the fucking grand jury, she is a daughter of a Boston police officer who signed off on the Karen Reed fucking indictment.
No conflict of interest, huh? How does this get even by? If you did something like that, you're in jail.
Right, dude. It's crazy. So it's like 6 degrees of separation and fucking the whole
state. How are they allowed to lie?
Bro, I don't know how they get there. I'm just finding out the stuff now. It's like it is so surface level police arrest you, but then it goes right in, like everybody's signing off that knows somebody else, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And this Joe Krowski guy, the fuck you guy.
Yeah.
Remember him? Aiden released a video of his son dancing on a cruise ship and shit yesterday. Yeah. Oh my God. He's all these little girls and it's fucking gross, dude. Gross. This guy Krowski's no bueno.
And he's hanging around with Brennan, having lunch.
I'd separate myself, Mr. Brennan. I'm
going to ask next time I see Mr. Brennan, I'm going to ask him about, what was his name? What's the kid's name?
Which one?
The young kid that was dancing?
Krowski.
Krowski, I know, but what's his first name?
Well, his kids. He's at a kid's party. They're on a cruise boat or something, a boat, or I don't know where they were, but you got to watch the video.
I did.
All right. They're all in bathing suits and the
dancing. It was like a cruise, yeah.
It's like, I don't hang. What are you doing, dude? You know, like they're all thinking they're tough guys and they got a good looking body and stuff. Like dad bod to the moon.
They don't.
You know, I don't know. They don't.
Sorry.
They did at the time, you know. They did. I'm like, oh God.
I just couldn't put myself in that situation, guy.
Thanks
I
for
don't
the
know about
$5.
you, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Stacy.
No, I wouldn't be at that party. I'd let the kids do their thing, you know. That's what I do. I don't, yeah.
Kids are kids, but wow.
Yeah.
The entire state is corrupt beyond corrupt.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she's right on the money with that one.
Yeah. Matt McCabe has a dad body. Yes, you are right. And I've been posting that dad and Julie Bagel. I mean, it's another one I've been having a lot of fun with lately. And I'm not body shaming. I'm just.
Did you see Aiden's shirt? The shirt he was wearing?
Yes. God forbid I hit any animals. And that was on the other night. And then the Julie Nagel one. Yeah. We need Saturday night chilies. Yeah.
Isn't that true? And nothing good comes out of it.
Well,
that's the bad part.
That's what Karen Reed just said. You know, like I had made some bad choices. I was hanging around with the wrong people. I had too much. We were drinking too much. Hey, you know something?
And until you get there, you don't know it's not where you got to be.
Yeah.
And she understood it, and she's like, I see it.
Yeah. And then once you stop drinking a lot,
dude,
you have clarity.
Grow up. You you mature out of that, and that's where I think. Don't forget, Karen Reed. She's young.
Yeah.
Don't forget, everybody. I mean,
Eagle has dad body.
I think she's pretty smart for a younger lady.
Yeah, but you know what? To have a couple martinis during the week is not a big fucking deal.
No, it's not a big deal.
It's when you go home and you hang out with your kids like the Krauskys do and get shattered till fucking 3, 4 in the morning. That's a problem. There's no need for that.
No.
My mother used to say to me all the time, nothing bad, nothing good happens after midnight.
Nope.
Nothing good. And she was right, man. All the times I got in trouble, it was after midnight.
After midnight.
Yep. I got pulled over by the cops without beers in my cars. It was before midnight. It was good. I got caught with 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning coming home from somewhere. It was a problem.
All right. This is interesting. The actual indictment states Karen was guilty of manslaughter 2 for assault and beating.
With a glass.
John, no mention of pedestrian accident.
Yeah. They thought it was a domestic violence.
Right. Remember we were talking about that, Karen beating him up, and we figured out that just wasn't going to happen because he's 6 feet. He can just put his arm out, guy, and she ain't touching him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's not like.
Oh my God.
Guardian Hawk. Who spelled the title wrong on the spreadsheet of the VCH?
What's the VCH?
Vehicle something history, I think.
Yeah, nothing came of that chip off, bro. So that's exculpatory, right? Come on now.
What does it prove? And when did it happen? If they can line them freaking key cycles up, Mike.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Because they didn't count the backing her vehicle in, which is another key cycle, which means everyone lied.
That's right.
When I pointed that out to Will, and Will saw what I saw, that proves right there that the vehicle was in there. Where's the key cycle for that?
Yep.
And you're telling me Higgins was there and he don't remember seeing the girl who he likes vehicle?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah. He knew the vehicle was there because the vehicle was there while he was there.
I wonder what he's doing today. I
hope he's spending all his money because he's going to need it.
It's funny that, they asked for interviews of the prosecution. They denied. Usually this is so reversed. It's usually the other way around. You have the prosecution out there, right? Someone's walking up in orange and handcuffs. You automatically assume that they're guilty.
Free publicity, right?
Yeah, this is like the opposite. And people the prosecution's getting mad that she's doing this. Well, you guys do it every day to people that walk up in orange and handcuffs. You parade them around, right? Well, Karen's just doing it her way. She's doing it the new 2.0 way. Like, I'm fucking innocent. I'm going to show you why I'm innocent. Ask me anything you want, and I'm going to fucking do it. Kevin, good morning, buddy.
I guess it depends on what kind of soup it is.
Oh, it's chunky soup. Some kind of like, that whole, remember that whole thing about Remember, they were having a whole diet. They were having a whole diet thing, that whole story and stuff. Like, we were on a competition. Like, that was just to drag it out, dude. Just to confuse everybody. Just to bog down the jury's mind, overload them.
I wonder how much coffee Matt McCabe has given the
Garbage,
garbage guy so far. Has he did coffee? Has he done coffee this week?
You know what I gave the garbage guy this year?
A wave.
A hundo.
Okay, good deal.
Every year, a hundo.
Vulnerable. They don't get they don't get the credit they deserve. They go out and they do their job.
Never,
rain, sleet, snow. They're out there. They got to. End of story.
Dude, I've never once had my trash not picked up.
I did security cameras for a trash company.
Yeah.
And
cash is king.
They work so hard.
Yeah.
And everyone that comes to work, like they're there, Mike, at 3:30, 4 o'clock to checking the oil in all the trucks. One guy opens all the hoods, another guy comes by with a dipstick, checks them all. If it needs something, a third guy's already behind them if they all need oil. So I mean, they are on the money.
Would this bother you? Let me ask you a question. If I was out snow blowing in my in-laws' driveway, and I actually I did with the neighbors because she's an old lady, and
yep.
And I'm looking down the street and I see a Canton DPW truck doing a private lot. Does that bother you? That's just not right, right? I mean, I don't care if the kid even lives there. You shouldn't be doing it in a truck like that with CPD DPW all over it, and you're plowing your own driveway.
Is there video of that, I wonder?
Yeah, there's ring cameras of it. I got a ring camera of it. I know exactly who the people are. The house is a piece of it's gross. But just saying, like, that's just how Canton is, right? Seriously, that's how Canton is. If you're a cop, the DPW goes down and fucking plows your driveway for you. That's how.
How's that, guys? Who wants to get plowed for free? You have to live in Canton, right?
They do it.
You have to. No. You can't do it for one and not the other.
So anybody in Canton usually gets their driveway plowed by the DPW. And anybody in the chat that says I'm wrong, bullshit, dude. I saw it with my own 2 eyes yesterday. I got it on film.
Next time it snows, we'll have to go for a ride. I'll freaking follow the truck, dude.
So when I used to go paddleboard, I used to go down there. There used to be a DPW truck just sitting down there with a couple of guys in it.
Yep.
They'd see me and just get up stop that truck up and go. They're trying to hide.
So the town of Canton, they let their employees go and plow driveways, their personal driveways, and if they do damage to that person's yard, you think they're going to pay for it?
No.
Is there insurance? Are they allowed to be on that property with the town vehicle?
Here's the other thing. I don't even know if the guy that was plowing was it even in his house? Was he getting paid to do that on the side? That's the discussion that I have. Like, okay, so I don't even know who's in the plow truck. Are you doing it as a friend for a buddy? Because if you are, and you're getting a fucking 40 spot afterwards, dude, bueno. Okay, I'm just saying that's the kind of. Does that happen everywhere?
I can't see it happening anywhere, dude.
Like, does it happen in Whitman?
No. I'll tell you right now, Whitman is dynamite. If anything, they'll do the sidewalks. Okay, they have a machine that goes and does the sidewalks.
They don't do any sidewalks up here. None.
And I know, like, the guy that does the sidewalks, if you're already shoveled out and there's a big block of snow, I know he'll back up and he'll push that big block out of the way. Like something like 4 inches or less. He's going right down the sidewalk.
You know how they installed the sidewalks here, dude? I'm not kidding. On Mechanic Street, they just put right around the telephone pole. So you have a telephone pole in the middle of the sidewalk. So if you ride your bike with your children, and you're going to ride on the sidewalk and not on the main street.
Not happening, right?
You can't. There's telephone poles in the middle. So when I ride my skateboard, like, hey, you should stay on the sidewalk. Yeah, I'd love to if it was wide open, but you can't.
They have extra footage and length in the wires, so they can move the telephone pole. Mike, they just chose not to.
So that's my point. They took the money, and because they're paying $700,000 for a pickleball court, but we can't spend money on it. We can't spend money on an audit, dude. No. You guys want more money for the audit? No.
Imagine that. What is the status of the audit, Mike? Have we heard anything? How's the Canton thing doing?
I saw it's in the paper. The Canton Citizen last week.
Okay.
Netflix is coming to Canton, and they had a vote on it. The last selectman.
Wait a minute. Netflix is coming to Canton?
Yes.
Really, Mike?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
I thought Canton wanted to kind of keep a low profile. They don't want showcase the town or nothing. That's what I was told. That was the excuse I got. That's the reason people were mad at me.
Guess who? So they had a vote on it. Netflix, the select board meeting. Guess who had to recuse himself?
I'll never guess.
Albert.
Yep.
He could not vote.
He's
And then and also McCourt didn't show up. Interesting. So Netflix is going to bring a lot of money to this town, right?
And they don't want. And wait a minute, I got yelled at for making a mockery of the town.
Oh wait,
doing a 24-hour standout. That's what they accused me of, making a mockery of Canton.
Wait till you see all the big trucks that are going to be here.
Boy, I can't wait, Mike. You know why? I'm going to plan something big that next time. Me and Jess, we're going big time next.
Netflix is going to be here.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to be blocking off streets. They're going to get permission to use private property. They're going to be all over Fairview, 34 Fairview. So yeah, get your popcorn ready, folks. Netflix is coming.
Listen, if they're going to be there filming, and we need, it may be good to give them something to film. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I think they have an agenda. They have an agenda.
Well, what about us?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, are we out there plotting against the town of Canton?
Well, is Chris going to get his emotions? Is he going to be upset? Is he going to get hurt? Are they going to fall under the witness intimidation program?
Does Netflix know about the one we were talking about that ran to what's his name's house after the accident, flipped and rolled his car top of John Street? Craig Casey. Do they know about Craig Casey? Netflix? They know about Sandra Birchmore and her baby.
Yes, they do.
Happy birthday.
Yes, they do. So you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see Netflix here. So get past. All they ask is that they have to apply for permits if they want to go on personal property. Sure. I'm sure the people at 34 aren't going to have a problem with any of that. I'm sure they're going to get someone's going to write a check. But there's going to be big trucks, production companies. My point is this: is that we need to clean up, the streets, make it look presentable, because downtown is not that good looking. It's like the same downtown. It's been there forever, and just clean it up and just hopefully the new select woman, Harrington, does a good job. I mean,
there's so much potential in that town.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Oh my God!
And you have the people that want to fleece the town. They want to take what they want to take. Yeah. That's it. Take as much as you can.
Think of this: how much money is going to be spent on details for the fire department and police department?
Yep.
All right, they're making money. All right,
of course they are.
All right. How many people are going to be eating out, spending the nights in the local hotels nearby, going into and see McCarthy's and
walking? A lot of money going to be spent in that town.
Right. If we want the same people to come back and do it again, instead of doing a shootout in Hollywood, because it's not going to be the first movie, let's do it the right way. Let's open up our arms to them and let them in here. Maybe we can pay for a better audit. That's he's gonna be part of the movie, dude. The whole thing is gonna be part of the movie.
You know what? I hope it is, because they can bring in the chief of police's brother-in-law. How about that? Right?
We can go
Let's
back.
Talk about that.
We can go back as far as you want, man.
Yeah, back right at the beginning of the audit.
Oh, don't you have it on film? Oh, you
yes,
do. Yeah,
of course I do. I have all of it on film.
So you actually really don't have to make it up. It's right there. I mean, gosh.
Again, let people make up their own minds, right?
I'm surprised you haven't received an email yet. Or maybe you have. I don't know. Maybe things have happened. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
If I was Netflix, I think I'd want to contact Tom. Oh, fuck.
No,
so yeah.
Mike, they got to contact my attorney. Who?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. What's his last name? Krowski?
Good morning.
Yeah. Fuck you. Now imagine that being in a Netflix movie.
Exactly. Just like that. Boom. This is her attorney. Boom.
This is real life, people. Put it out there. His career is over.
And he's connected to him by this, and by this.
Right. You can just start putting the dots together, dude. It's so easy. And then you have Brennan having lunch with him. The guy that told
every time I've seen them together. Yeah.
The guy that told you to fuck off to your face and go into the court. That's a stand-up guy. Then you have him sit with the lead prosecutor that's trying to sit down and put Karen away. Okay. All right.
There's connection there.
Oh, So, anyways, so they're coming. Just so you know, it's done. It's in front page of the fucking Canton Citizen. All right, and then the audit's 60% done. We'll just say that it's taken forever. And don't forget, there's a little stipulation in there of what they can release and what they will release. So it's like a blind draw. Like, you know, they're gonna find some little things, you know, like, but this DVR thing is a fucking shit show for them.
Yeah.
It's that shit show.
There's people in here talking about Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Imagine what if somebody had all this background information that you could give Netflix, so Netflix knew all the background stuff going on. Imagine that, because remember we were talking about a story in a story.
Oh, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Right. So all these people that think they're doing good and they're pro Karen Reed, when they get exposed for being two-faced and hypocritical, you know, all these people that did that talk nice to my face, I have them on video, kinda saying otherwise, and I have it all. And when I give it all up, they're gonna be famous for being just
I don't know. I don't
losers.
know.
But like I
don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I do. I see people hiding after that, Mike. They will not. They'll be ashamed to go in the supermarket.
Oh fuck!
They're gonna know what it's like.
I just hope Turtle Boy is involved with this movie.
Just his story alone, dude. Imagine just what they did to him.
You could do like a 10-part series, dude.
And my word!
Imagine a 10-part series on Netflix of like how it all evolves. Like just put it all together through all the content creators, through the fake victim, through those prosecutions.
And keep going. Yep.
Right, and then you know the assaults on you, the assaults on Peter, like all this stuff through the town, and then part of Karen. Like, why is this town this way? They do why people are getting prosecuted for holding signs. This is a shit show.
Canton 9.
Yes.
Me,
yes.
10, 8 and 11.
Yeah.
Right. Who else? Fake victim 12 because she's affected. Krusty 13.
You know,
like how many outside people are getting Peter, Whitey?
Yes. Chris Albert being on the select board meeting.
Rich with the ducks.
Yeah.
How many days investigation they do to that? What's his name? Buchanan going to that lady's house in Rockland, right? How many people outside have they went after, Mike?
Well, I get the
Commonwealth is a physical. The Commonwealth is what is doing the attacking here.
So yeah, that's 345.
Police department.
That's 3 episodes right there. So.
Yeah. I mean, think about that, right?
Dude,
they've all done that to us, right? We've had contact with the Canton police and the DA's office in a one way or the other. Every freaking cop out there knows my name. I've never seen these people in my life.
All the standouts in front of Morgan's office.
There's 10 troopers that protect the courthouse.
Yeah.
From what?
You have all Jill Daniels running from court. Fucking Jim Farris not hitting you. You have all this. You have all the
Farris counting him because his life's affected. He's been to court. Jill Daniels, her affected, been to court, right? I mean, think about all the people outside. Lucky, right?
Think of all the people you have a story within the story that could actually, if you have the right director, that can bring this all together. Like I don't even know. I could probably do it, but it would take me a month to write it all out and stuff. But the people, how this started and how it just circled around and grabbed everybody with it in the storm, so to speak, and took them with it. And here we are today.
In what other murder trial, whatever, has the Commonwealth gone out and attacked the public?
I don't know of any. Like I was just saying, like OJ,
Peter Murphy, the Whitey, the Canton 9. Right?
Yeah.
The nonsense. The Schiffer, right?
Yeah.
There's no need for that. And that's just to protect Commonwealth themselves. Using this for themselves as a friggin' police, as like Scott says, like an armed faction of the police department.
Gestapo. Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's definitely the Gestapo, Mike. And it's only Norfolk County.
So if you think that like we're doing a show trying to expose things and talk about things and showing up protesters, you haven't they haven't seen anything yet when it goes national.
No.
And
Wait,
UK
again,
and when it
again.
goes,
Wait till the whole story gets told. All
Cat-
these people, dude.
so when Karen was asked the question, do you think you can move on past this? It's just started.
How can she not? She's
Yeah.
forever Karen Reed. Unfortunately, that's what they labeled her at.
Yeah.
Right. And she's showing people what the real Karen Reed is.
She's a fucking stand-up person.
And again, Mike, she's young. She's still young. And
I
she's
know.
that smart. So kudos to her. Giddy
Yeah,
up.
but the mental the pressure of all this is crazy. That was it. Chris Albert called me.
He's allowed to say that disgusting thing to her when Jessica has done nothing to Chris Albert.
Yeah.
Nothing. All
Yeah,
because she supports Karen Reed. No other reason, dude.
I can't believe he's on the select board. I find it, I don't know what we were thinking, how this town was thinking that. I don't know what happened. But do we need change or do we need change, man? If we don't, you change people to change people. If they don't change, we got to move on to the next person and change that person. So this next election with the new select person, Harrington, who's in the Canton Citizen, great article.
Yeah.
She's a veterinarian, so I love her already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's long time Canton resident. Going up against John Connolly, the machine, been there 32 odd years. And, here's another thing. They just had a moment of silence for some guy I don't even know in Canton, but the police chief dies and they don't do nothing.
Not a word, Mike. I mean, it was you had to look for it. How long did he work for the police department?
I found a clip about the coverage of Chief Berkowitz dying from a station in Rhode Island, Channel 22. That's the only station that covered it, dude. It was fucking crazy. This is crazy. The Netflix things is going to be off the hook, dude. Off the hook.
I think he took the DVR with him.
You did say that one time. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he can be buried with the DVR.
Netflix is casting Karen as a black lesbian. Stop it. If this was a color thing, it would be so bad.
Oh, could you?
Mike,
that would be horrible. That would
horrible.
really be bad.
Yes. And then, I mean, if you want to, you can go as far as Enrique. You can go if you want to start with the Mass State. If you're gonna do something about the Mass State Police, and Netflix wants to do that route, they can go back as Enrique and say,
how many days?
Oh, I've lost count, bro. I lost count. But every time I see an article about the state police on Twitter, I always ask, "How's Enrique doing?" I do, and I get at least 1,000 likes, or 1,000 views, or whatever it is. And people are like, "Go keep every single time I see an article about the state police, and please do the same. Just write in there, how's Enrique doing?" And you know what? Don't let him forget it.
Like I told Will when I noticed the thing about the Sallyport. I'm telling you now, Enrique was not boxing. That story that they're telling you is wrong. They're lying to you. He was not boxing. I believe they had a blanket party and they beat the smack out of the kid and killed him.
Daci's saying September 12th. It's only February 12th. So
wow.
Like I
can't even
like
can't.
5 months, like 180 days. I'm doing my math right. Yeah, he was beat down, dude. No doubt about it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you go back and you can do all the fucking state police stuff, like, Enrique.
What about just the youth in Canton and how they're out of control, man?
You could do the whole
destroying houses, killing rabbits. That rabbit was alive, by the way, people. Prior to the kids. Yeah. The kids murdered the rabbit and then played with his carcass.
They just opened up
in the house that they were destroying.
And hey, let me tell you something. Not a peep, not a word of it, nothing, not a response from the chief about an ongoing investigation. Nothing. I wonder. We should demand answers.
Mike, we are. Like, what else can we do? Right?
It's hard to do it through a Zoom call.
And even personal, they won't let you answer. They won't be accountable. They don't want to be accountable. Nobody's ever accountable.
Right. Because they all
even
know
the chief of police. You're telling me that anyone that's involved with the Karen Reed case and the way things were handled, a leaf blower,
All right, so
freaking leaf blower, dude.
you have to understand something. They're gonna want to talk to her, Netflix, right? She's
Mhm.
not gonna. She's not gonna talk to Netflix.
No, I don't think she should.
You know,
No.
she's crazy, nuts.
You,
I
you
can't.
want
I can't. I
Netflix
can't
to
believe. I
find
can't
all
believe
this stuff organically on their own.
they're watching us, dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
They're watching Turtle Boy. You.
It's all research, dude.
Ryan,
They're
yeah.
signed up.
They're watching Will.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna
Melanie,
yeah,
Emily D. Baker. They're
Yep.
watching all these bigger creators.
Pedro, Mazza. They're watching all these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. And again, Netflix, if they knew the whole backstory on who was good and who was bad, that may help them out one way or the other.
You know, and if you follow the timeline of the McAlberts, like what have they done? Like, okay, why isn't if Jen McCabe is so innocent, take the interview. Take an interview.
She won't, Mike.
Matt McCabe, take an interview.
Negative.
Chris
Just
Alves.
say he never came in the house.
Yep.
Well,
Exactly.
why would you just say that?
Right.
How about why didn't Matt say just tell him the truth? Don't say he came in. Why did that need to be part of the conversation?
That's right.
If he was never in the house, then tell the truth and say I never saw him.
Right. They can't. It's hard to remember all the lies, dude.
And to know that happened, right, is wrong, dude. And they had a friends and family meeting, and then call the cops over to him because they're part of that friends and family, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it.
Never separated for the interviews.
I believe that was a setup, an absolute setup. They wanted to take his phone. They wanted to delete whatever was on his Ring camera system that he caught. Yeah.
I have no idea.
And the fact that Karen has John's phone, did you hear what she said?
Yeah.
She has the entire phone, Mike. The entire extraction of John's phone.
Right.
She knows everything.
Well,
and that's why they're trying to make her look bad. No other reason, just to shut her up so that she won't reveal what may be embarrassing or bad for them or prove that they're involved with something. That's why they're mad. No other reason, Mike. None.
So you think their only way out is to convict?
That's it. They have to. They have to.
Yeah. That's all goes away.
And it's not a defense of John. It's a defense of the people that were in the house.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly right, dude. It's fucked up, isn't it? That
we're paying for this too.
We're paying all this money to defend the people in the house.
Yep.
And they all have lawyers. What witness has a lawyer? What are you talking about? You know? They don't interview somebody for 9 months later, Julie Bagel.
Did
right?
Cato Kalin have a lawyer?
Not that I remember. He told the truth.
Kalin? He sure did.
I heard a bump, and I saw my picture move. That's what he said. He said the truth. Like
no lawyer.
Yeah, nothing. You know.
But that's what they're going with, buddy. That's it. That's their lie, and they're running with it.
Put up the Teresa comment right there. Her brother got hit by a car. Brother got hit by a car. He was going like 10 miles an hour. Broke his leg. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you get hit below the knees or in the leg in the femur area, you're going down, dude. Especially if it's a bumper. Like if it's a bumper that hits you straight on, like they're saying allegedly.
No.
Imagine like, okay, now they have a Netflix part where they have like, them partying afterwards with Tristan on the dance floor.
Yeah. Oof, and you know what the messed up part? After he left the stand, they all went out drinking, shock, but he got engaged to freaking Allie.
I know.
Hey, just got off the stand. Let's get married. Okay, yeah.
You know why?
Because you can't testify against each other if you lie.
That's right. That's right. That is right, man.
So he must have screwed up so bad with what he said. People need to go back and watch that. He must have said something really bad that involved Caitlyn or could have. Hence why they jumped the gun to get engaged.
She
get
did.
married.
She fucked up. She lied to the steering region area about what time she left.
But
And
it's
then she-
between them two, which is why they need to get married,
Oh.
because one will conflict the other. I don't know what he said, but I have to go back and look at. Let me write that down.
I wonder if that really is their German Shepherd, and if they have one. Or was that Chloe? Because they were seeing it with a German Shepherd at one time. I don't, but they said they had one. But so I kind of looked it all up.
Would you ever get rid of your dog, Mike?
Oh my God, no,
Well, it doesn't happen.
no, wouldn't you? No. Shelby missed last night's interview. It's we played it earlier, Shelby. If you go back and rewind it.
Trying to think of something. Okay. Oh, by the way, everyone that's here, can you please hit the like, the thumbs up? Thank the mods. The mods do a great job.
Yeah, McDickles, you're right. She works for the AG's office, which is a stretch for me. I can't believe Caitlin works for the AG's office.
Yeah, she works in the insurance investigation division.
Oh, Tom, you know that, don't you? Yeah.
I do know that very well.
So that's even scarier, that you have somebody that was at a party where someone was murdered and lied on a state grand jury.
Yep.
Told the truth on the federal grand jury and still works for and still is employed at the AG's office. And if I was the AG of Massachusetts, I can seriously putting her on suspension until this is over. Because what if she runs into a case where she's 6 degrees of separation of somebody that's involved with this? It's not a good look.
It's not 6 degrees, Mike. It's 3.5.
Oh, you got yourself. Yeah. I mean, you have a good case, bro. I mean, like legit. Let's just say if she audits like Peter Murphy's doctor, because that's not right. She finds out she has access to all your health records,
everything.
Well, right? I don't want that.
They know
where's my HIPAA? I want my HIPAA.
They get a pass.
See, when you're in that kind of power position and you're involved in the situation that you're in, it's not gonna be a good look for Netflix, man.
No, wait till they.
Tom, SD wants to lick.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah.
I hope she's doing well.
Yeah, she sent me a nice note the other day. Patty, thanks for being a new member.
She's an absolute sweetheart. She really is.
Yeah. And I told her this, Tom. I'm a fucking phone. I will do whatever you need me to do.
Oh, so would I.
But she knows, and I said, I
think anybody that knows her would. You know what I'm saying? That's just who she is, Mike.
Here's the problem. Once you say it to me, you can't tell me no afterwards. Like if you call me,
yes,
there's no saying stop. It's I can't.
I don't understand.
Well, yeah. If you tell me to do something and something's going on, you need some help.
Yeah.
And then you decide to change your mind about that.
Okay.
I have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time doing it. Yeah.
So just be straight up then.
Yeah. Don't no. Of course she's gonna tell me the truth, but
yeah.
There's no second. There's no. I thought about it. I mean, we shouldn't. There's no. Because once I buy into it and believe it, and you're telling me the truth, and then it's bad, and then I have a hard time looking the other way.
And you know how we were both asked about donating money to somebody that may need it, and we both without hesitation said, how much do you need, or how do I get the money to you, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
That we were both, you and I, we're going to automatically, without even thinking, give money.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that being a setup?
No, you said that to me. I don't know, man. If it goes into a bank account, what do I care?
But who are you to send a 16-year-old girl money, Mike?
As long as it's for
that's exactly what they're looking to get you on. Not for the nice deed, being nice and thinking of a person and a person's feelings, regardless of who they are. Right? You're going to help anybody.
I don't even think of that shit, dude.
Exactly. And that there is where there's a divide, right? Like we don't think about, we think about other people, right? Right. We like Nick Rocco, for example, right there. Like we
Right.
think about him and his family and what he does for Karen, right?
Right.
We
Right.
don't think of how can I get something out of Nick, like a free drawing, or how can I, we don't think of anything in that area because that's who they are. That goes
Well,
without saying. They're just good people, right?
well, that person that asked us for the money was right on X and said, "Hey, any chance of donating any of the money that you guys raised?" And was like, "Yeah, wow, send us the
Great
link."
idea.
Yeah.
First I'm hearing about it, right? Great idea. But
Yeah, you start thinking about it.
yeah,
I never thought of that shit like that.
neither did I until someone brought it to my attention, and I'm like, oh. So that's sad that we
what's
have
up?
to think about things like that, right?
Yeah, I didn't. Gary,
Because
good morning, family.
God
Yeah.
forbid someone like that does need help, right?
No,
It's an
obviously,
easy fix, right?
they-
Boom, done.
Well, he got back to me and said, "You know what? It's probably not a good idea." I said, "No problem." So,
Okay. Well,
did Paul give the money back to the people? Because I have no idea about that money, guys. I have
yeah.
that money. That's their money. That's their
It was
money.
a GoFundMe or something that's missing,
cares?
or it
That's
was done. I don't know.
Just move on. Who
Before
cares?
us.
Yeah, that's the O'Keefe's.
That was before us.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Nick, Nikki. Yeah, we should do. I want a free haircut, bro.
Yeah. See. And again, right? We're blessed to have these dynamite, awesome people, right?
Chill 25 is part of the kind of He's a funny fuck, Glenn Lake. I love this dude.
I interviewed Ted Daniels. Remember when I got an interview with him?
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he likes you, dude. He likes
He's a
you.
good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, he likes you, man. He's a real person.
We were giving him leads and stuff about
Oh
yep.
yeah. Oh
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Oh yeah. Still do.
I know. We don't. Yeah. All right, Kelly. Amy's very sore. Here we go. Okay. Well, she's gonna have a rough time healing, but I guess that's good, right? If the sores are healing, so. Oof.
Who called?
She's doing good.
Who called in sick today to work? Anybody? Did Nick's cutting hair probably? I hope. Mikey, check the phone. Hey, Flipperhead, you still off? Tell me you're not on the plane yet?
It's probably on Wi-Fi. On the plane, 30,000 feet.
This is what fell asleep listening to you guys at the airport with my headphones on. Woke up to a lady tap me on the shoulder. Somehow you and Tommy were coming out of the speaker of my phone. The lady asked me to turn it down.
Oh.
I guess she didn't like the show.
Sorry, people in the airport.
You must be
sorry to everyone I was yelling.
Dude, you must be so banged up.
I had in like 3 days after all that. Still,
I can't imagine, man. I that's a long staying up
big time.
Yeah, I can't. I could. Oh,
all that energy, Mike, and then it's gone, and it's like a big energy just boom.
But yeah, he's so young though. Like he can, his liver can process everything. He's good. You know?
He bounces. Yeah, go to work and then he'll
you
sleep
and
it off tomorrow or something.
You and I would be in bed for days.
Oh, we'd be done.
Yeah, days. I couldn't even
down for the count.
So, and then he texted me last night from his seat. He's like, it's like I'm sweating like a whore in church. Imagine being banged up and then starting to sweat. It's just kind of, I feel like I'm Audi 500. I'm gonna go find a bar somewhere and just. I don't care how good the seats are. I'm out.
Yeah.
Go Eagles, buddy. Parade on Valentine's Day. Sorry, Mrs. Flip.
Oh, that's gonna be badass. Then think about that.
I thought she was with you. I thought she was good with you.
I hope everything goes well with the parade. I hope no one gets hurt. You guys deserve a good, nice, clean, good parade.
Oh yeah. So they was asking about the Kevin Weeks.
Kevin who? We don't know Kevin. We don't know him, right?
And my wood guy. Actually, I saw him yesterday in his truck. I don't want to comment on it right now because I don't want to dox him and stuff. But just think good thoughts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
How I'm shaking my head right now.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Give it some time.
The last parade, someone ate horse shit. He said,
"Ooh,
oh God, that's gross." You
guys party different down there, I guess.
Audi 5000, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that week stuff because I like my wood guy. I do. you know, he was a Weeks. I like him a lot, and he's a big motherfucker. And I don't want to, I don't want him to stop by my house and have a conversation, have a conversation with me at all.
I think Grant made a connection there.
Yeah, I think so he he might be watching. I think he does watch anyways, or someone in his crew watches, right? When I announced that,
they all watch.
And here's a good thing for you. It's all online, people. If you need to find out these things, it's all out there.
Yes.
I just happened to know because he told me. Oops. Did I just say that out loud?
Maybe. I didn't hear nothing.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, listen, the internet, there's again, who does genealogy, right? People that do family trees, they're dynamite at. They do all the research, they know who married who, and
True Crime with Eve is really good with that.
She's dynamite with that, right?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna come up with that and put the little tree together and
yeah. Well, I got it right from the lips to my ears. So I don't need to do that. Because you can't, they look like brothers.
Yeah.
So I knew when he told me the last name, I was like, the same one? He's like, yeah, my cousin.
Wow.
So there you go.
Listen,
yeah,
I like this nooner with pizza.
Yeah.
Meet somewhere. Meet somewhere for pizza for lunch or something.
I'm not gonna call it a nooner, but you can.
We gotta figure somewhere, right? I'm trying to think.
Well, we have to do a live show from there.
Right,
an hour.
Yes.
We'll give the place like, you know, a day's notice. Say, listen, we're gonna come down. We want a booth. We want to sit up for an hour. Or we want a pizza test.
Yep.
I did not see Mizzy on the news afterwards. We did our Justin Root thing on Friday, which Mizzy was there and Peter Murphy spoke. That was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, Jen does so. She just puts the perfect touch on everything.
Is everybody here familiar with Justin Root case? If you're not, please check it out because it's the same Norfolk County District Attorney's Office that investigated this Boston Police Department shooting and verified that it was a good shoot. And
it wasn't.
It was 36 times, I think, altogether, 31 times in one place. So look into it. We'll get into it at another show. I don't think it's appropriate to just jump into it right now, but
no, there's too much of it.
Yeah, but Tom, if you didn't watch it from Friday, it was awesome.
We'll have it queued up. We can maybe pull it together for tomorrow.
Yeah, it was awesome, bro.
She did a great job, and everyone that was there did a great job too. You know,
she did.
It was so cold, and they stood there and spoke right. It didn't matter. It's like they were just
right at the location where he took his last breath.
Yeah, they shot him right in there.
In Brookline, Mass, Route 9. All right, broad daylight, fucking daylight.
Brought beautiful roses and a nice picture of them.
She does it right.
She does. She really does.
We've had her on the show. If you want to go back and watch her, she's dedicated her life to this. She's not going anywhere. So, and she's, all strong together all strong together.
Stronger together. And the best part, Mike, is she got all the receipts.
Yeah, Mark,
every angle of video that was available. And she'll say, this one's not available, that one's not available, this one we have, and she's in the same people, Mike.
Yeah.
Same people that investigated Sandra.
Yeah, the doves, right?
Good touch.
And then so the good luck, I read about that good luck thing. If one comes back and stays, that's supposed to be a big sign.
They both came back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was telling you, she's great. Jen is a different breed of person. She is in her own category of dynamite, and I can't explain it any other way. I mean, I spent a lot of time with her one day, and it was a bunch of hours, and I'm just in awe of what she does. It's just I can't put it into words, guys. But she cares about her brother a lot. So.
Yeah. She does, man. His father spoke.
Yeah.
Was it a father or a grandfather?
I think that was his father.
All right. What a speech.
Yep.
He was he didn't really write me a lot of emails, but he wrote me this one. I'm going to read it to you. I want to feed the hungry. I want to do that. I was just like, what a good kid, man. But anyways, I don't want
parents win, right? So you're doing something right?
So like you got it all. I got it all. You have all that on film. Yes. You can memorialize it. If they ever want that, If the Roots ever want that, you have that for them.
Correct. Oh,
You know.
hold
So
on.
I'm just saying.
Incoming.
There too. That's why I do have to.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Esty, good to
How we
see
doing there?
you.
Hey, we're doing awesome because he's here and he's going to be facing some music because all of us, we've got the diehards for Sandra here.
Look at this.
Wow.
Mizzy.
There's Mizzy.
Yep. And we are all going to be able to face him today.
Can you let
Stare that motherfucker in the face.
Esty, can you go over to Mizzy for a second?
Mizzy, do you mind going on a live? Sure. Okay.
Hey,
It's
Mizzy.
Tom
Hey.
and Boston Mike.
Hi, Tom. Hi,
Hey.
Mike.
Mizzy,
Hey,
we're all very proud of you and what
Thank
you've
you.
done for Sandra and the amount of attention that you brought to this. And it's so unselfish of you to put all this heart and work into this. So we see it. And
Thank
we're
you.
thankful for what you are doing for Sandra. And we see at least the passion that you have for this and the heart that you put in it. And we're blessed. We're absolutely blessed. So I just want to say to you, thank you. And everyone's proud of what you've done so far. And we're so proud to have you up in front of everyone, showing the world this is what's up.
Thank you. Can we pan? Is there?
Anybody else? Yes.
It's everybody. Yep.
Anybody?
Barbara's been my partner in this.
Sandra's
Hey.
cousin, guys.
Annie's
Sandra's
not-
cousin.
Yeah, Annie's not going to talk, but Annie's been crucial. Trisha, she just ran to the car.
Trisha's always there. Yep.
Yeah.
Annie's
this is a
always
team.
there.
And
Scott.
we've
Are
been
they gonna
doing
be able to
this
get
all
inside?
together. I've been like the face, but
You're
this is
it.
what's been behind it.
Are you
Especially
gonna be able to get? Are you
Barbara's
gonna
been
get
my
inside?
silent partner in all of it.
We're all going inside.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Good.
Cool. All
Good,
right,
but
good.
I just wanted to make sure that you
We've
know
got
that we
news
see what
cameras
you're
here.
doing. Yeah, the news is there. Just we wanted to know that we appreciate everything that she's doing because it's a lot. Oh, great, she's gonna get an interview. Check this out.
Yeah, they've been doing interviews all morning, so it's
Oh,
great.
good. How you doing?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, hanging in there,
good.
pushing through,
You look good.
getting
Yeah.
justice here and there.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. This
Of
is like
course,
this
it's
is really
important.
good news. It is.
It's important to get this part out too because it's the same players,
Yeah.
and this is obvious. And he's been arrested and he's going to be held accountable. And what more can you ask for?
Right.
Right.
Well, we could ask for more. Like, he needs to talk. He needs to
Start
spit it
chirping.
out, save his
Yep.
life. I mean,
Yep.
if they're going for the death penalty, at least save your life by giving up the more information that you know.
That's right.
Agree.
What time are you guys going inside?
As soon as they're done doing this interview, because it's cold.
All right.
And that's another thing. So thank you again, you and everyone else for putting up with the cold. I've been out there. I know what it's like to be in the cold, man. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Amazing.
Esty, will you do a tweet after the court hearing to let us know what's going on?
Yeah, I'll come back on and I'll let you know what happened.
If not, will you just tweet something out? If not,
tweet us or text us. Let us know what's going on if you can.
Will do.
All right.
Awesome. So
right.
what channel is there? What channel TV?
This is 7 now, but I think other channels were there too. Do you guys know the other channels?
Channel 5 was here.
How are you? I'm great. How are you? Good morning.
I only know.
I'm on Tom's live.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you for all you do. Also, you do so much for everybody.
Of course.
Thank you.
Not going to stop any of it, right? But no, I did see on announcements on Facebook that there are more folks coming later. I don't know why later, but
yeah.
All right.
What do I know?
Wish us like reporters, right?
Well, no, more media.
More media.
Ooh, maybe that's a heads up.
Get out the word, and we need to remember to also get out the word that, if there were people that hit this, the people that covered it up are so involved in Karen's case too.
You're right.
So these guys need to be held accountable.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot of
Proctor's
players
today. Yeah, a lot of players. And these dirty guys need to be fucking taken care of.
You're right. I couldn't
It's a
agree more.
start, exactly. And we're not going to stop. I mean, it'll take, if it takes years, it takes years, but
Yep.
it's for
What I-
Sandra.
Yep.
And it's also to set a precedent. Like, you can't do this shit and get away with it.
Right.
So the next dirty cops that think that they can, no.
There you go. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's got to be
It's
fixed.
in his house.
It's got to be fixed, and this is the case to do it. This is only fair
Yes.
to memorialize poor Sandra and her baby because she was pregnant.
Yep.
Are you near that little church?
The little church is between those
Yeah,
things there.
absolutely beautiful church. If you're near there, take a
That
peek
was the
in.
church, Tommy.
Yep, beautiful. It's just to look at all the. Oh yeah, I
We
love
got
churches.
Dave Cullinay.
Oh,
Dave's there. Good. All right.
okay.
Do you want me to get Dave on?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Dave.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Sandra.
I'm on
Shelley Murphy with the Boston Globe.
Tom and Boston Mike.
Oh, hey,
on
what's up,
live.
guys?
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing,
Tyler.
guys? How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
What do you
Yeah.
think today's going to be about? Like, what do you think the outcome, real quick?
I honestly have no idea going into it. I can't believe we got to today, just in general. I felt
Right.
like we were never. It felt like he's very comfortable being inside. That's what it seems
Right.
like. I
Right.
mean,
I
how many
never
months
thought
has
of
it,
it
how many
that way,
months has it
yeah.
been? Like 4?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it 4 months? So
I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
the last time we were here was hot,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it's tough. The news crews are all here. Have you seen anyone go inside? I just got here.
News crew go inside. No, I don't know if I have seen them, but I'm going like as soon as I get off
Yeah.
because we're allowed to go in whenever they said.
Well,
He's not
can
coming
you-
in this
can
way,
you-
so we're not going to see him. We're not going to see. I wanted to see if any of the state police guys were going to show up again.
Yeah,
right.
Last time we were here, I think was
Tully
it Tully and Fanning.
and
were here.
Fanning. Yep.
The shoe gate.
Fanning, who's
Listen-
got a free pass this entire process.
Yeah. Which,
Listen, Dave, on a
way.
side note, I want to thank you for the exposure you've given this case. It's kind of important to everybody that Sandra and her baby not be forgotten about,
Yeah.
and that the people that did it are still working, getting paid.
Yeah. Yeah. No, please don't thank me. I mean, everyone, so many people here. I see Mizzy over there too. I got to introduce myself. I never met her in person, but just a lot of people have done some amazing work bringing this to light and hopefully keeping it at the forefront now that we finally got here. I was looking it up today. Like, I don't think there's been a news article about Sandra in months,
Yeah.
which is just an absolute shame. So hopefully today reignites everything and we'll see. So
yeah.
Oh, good.
What
I'm
about
gonna head in there.
Enrique?
I'm gonna head in there, guys, just to make
Yeah,
sure I
and,
can get
and
in.
next to Mizzy is Sandra's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't catch her name.
Oh, Barb.
Well, Dave,
should
thank
be
you for your
Barb.
time, bud.
Yes.
Oh, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Sorry,
Thank
I
you for
couldn't
your
give you
time.
more.
No, it's all good. Enjoy the day. Stay warm, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going in too,
Awesome.
guys.
All right.
Esty,
Listen, thank
Esty.
you, Esty.
I'll come
Thank you
back
so
on
much.
after.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow, huh? That's a whole bunch of info in a short amount of time,
Wow, man, we have the best people, dude.
don't we? Again, blessed beyond
Yeah.
blessed. Right?
Yeah.
Really? Like, how do you even top
We
that?
got Busy, got Cully on, Esty on, Scott McGinnis was there. I mean, we got Sandra's cousin there. We got it all here, folks.
All right.
Hit that like and subscribe, man. I'm telling you.
I want to just talk about this real quick, okay? Like, if Dave thought the world was flat, that's okay. He's allowed that. That's his belief. And I don't judge him for that. But if he's gonna put the time and effort into something that I believe in, and I'm gonna thank him for it, right? If his position on Karen is one way, okay, but he's there for Mizzy and Mizzy's baby, and that's important
You mean
today.
Sandra's baby.
Sandra, thinking of Mizzy doing the interview. My God. But like, he's there for the right reason. And that I applaud him for, and that's all I can do.
Boston 25 and Etsy live with you guys in the background. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. RBA, thanks, man. Sandra for Sanders. Yep. Sharon, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you don't think.
And, oh my God, exactly. You really want to go there, right?
Yeah. You don't think Netflix is gonna fucking crush it with this one, man? Are you kidding me? I know mainstream media. I mean, come on. I hope they I hope they use creators, man. I really do.
Think of what we don't know, Mike.
I know. It's scary.
Sandra and her baby are important. That's what's important, right?
Hey, Flip wants the whole chat to give him a go Birds if you guys can. In the chat, go Birds.
Go Birds for Flipper.
He's in the airport.
Congratulations again, my friend. That's Super Bowl, man.
He's blasting our show in the New Orleans airport right now. Everybody's listening.
Hello, New Orleans.
If we can go with no birds in the chat, people are going to love it. Yeah, Fowler's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
You're right, Melly. Piece of shit, dude.
Like Dave said, and I never thought about this. Maybe he's comfortable there, Mike.
I hope
not. Thought of it that way.
I hope not. I know he's in Rhode Island. I know that.
I know a lot about Rhode Island.
I mean, dude, who gets comfortable in federal prison? What the fuck?
I don't know, but it makes sense, doesn't it? No one can hurt him.
He needs to be uncomfortable.
All the stuff is all over. He's not gonna doesn't have to carry it.
Oh, it's CPU, Tom. Bring up the justice page. Defendant Cameron's motion to compel production. Some copy of the genuine video surveillance footage in law enforcement custody. Ooh, let's get the video. Woo-hoo-hoo. Chief Rafferty. People inside ZPU, Canton Police Department. Hey. It's getting spicy today, huh? It's getting spicy today.
Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Defendant Camry's motion to compel production of a forensically sound copy of the January 29th video surveillance footage in law enforcement custody. So they want the original.
Which is in a cloud, allegedly, right? Remember we were talking this morning and someone has it on a cloud somewhere?
Uh-oh. Now comes the defendant, Karen Reed, Miss Reed, and respectfully moves this honorable court pursuant to Brady versus Maryland.
Brady violation.
It's to compel the Commonwealth to produce the video surveillance footage from the Canton Police Department.
Yep.
Which they should, and all metadata and logs associated with who logged in, who was viewing, right? In a forensically sound manner so that this evidence can be turned over to the defense.
As soon as they get it in pieces, that was Lally.
On January 22nd, the Commonwealth disclosed for the first time that additional video surveillance footage taken from the Canton Police Department may be in the possession of law enforcement on a retired detective's work computer.
Gallagher.
Unless the data at issue is properly forensically imaged and preserved, the corresponding logs relating to the video surveillance footage, which should contain the identity of the individuals who accessed the surveillance system at the date of download. And there you go. That's what they don't want. Underlying metadata, the Commonwealth indicated that it is objecting to properly forensic image the computer or video so the defense can obtain. Why are they doing that? Why not?
But the Commonwealth has indicated it's objecting to the properly forensic imaging of the computer because they fucked with it.
Why would they object
to
it?
Yeah, if it's exculpatory, they have to give it up.
But having to give it up and not wanting to give it up, why don't they want to, right?
There's no reason why they should.
Wow. Creation and information pertaining to whether any of these files were altered in any way.
Wow. Holy shit.
Unless the Commonwealth images the device at issue and obtains this critical evidence in a forensically sound way, Commonwealth will deny Miss Reed access to exculpatory information. There you go. Says it all right there. End of story.
Yep. So it under the guaranteed article, the 12th.
Look at this.
5th, 6th, 14th Amendments to the United States. Oh my God.
The Commonwealth's proposed process will destroy critical evidence, namely relevant and exculpatory metadata underlying these video files, in violation of Mrs. Reed's constitutional right.
Right.
Wow.
So basically, the inverted one, they don't have the right metadata for that.
No.
Doesn't match up. Yeah. Right. Wow. Miss Reed is accused of the following crimes arising. Go ahead. You read. Keep going.
All right. Mrs. Reed accused of the following crimes arising out of the death of Officer John O'Keefe, murder in the second degree.
Yeah.
Which we know, one count, manslaughter while under the influence of alcohol in violation,
Blah, 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 blah.
and leaving the scene. On October 5th, the court ordered the Commonwealth to produce all video evidence obtained in connection with this case, along with associated metadata.
So, okay.
So they want the files and the information that proves that the files are legit, not messed with.
Yep.
In spite of the standing court order, the Commonwealth recently notified the defense that additional video surveillance footage from the CPD recorded January 29th and the metadata associated with the footage may be in the constructive process.
Possession. Yep.
Constructive possession?
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Of the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office through its agents at the Canton Police Department. The Commonwealth's proposed protocol for obtaining this information will destroy relevant metadata associated with this critical evidence in violation of a court order.
Yeah, can't do that.
Well, they are.
I know, they did.
Procedural history relating to Canton PD video surveillance footage. A brief summary of the procedural history relating to the video surveillance footage at issue is set forth herein. Commonwealth has provided the defense with CPD video footage on 3 occasions. April 4th, shortly before the trial on the matter, the Commonwealth produced footage from the CPD main driveway and CPD Sallyport front wall for the very first time. The Sallyport wall footage provided by the Commonwealth omitted a 42-minute interval.
Wow.
The SUV arrived at the CPD Sallyport garage. The missing footage could have been used to show the condition of the SUV's taillight upon arrival at the Sallyport, and to date would be the only footage that serves this purpose. So the footage they're looking for would prove that the taillight wasn't smashed and that they broke it. The condition of the right rear taillight of the Lexus SUV at the time as it entered law enforcement custody is perhaps one of the most critical and highly contested issues in this case. All right, I'd say that's fair. Mid-trial, April 23rd, via a share link entitled Additional Sallyport Video Download Link, Commonwealth produced additional footage from the CPD Sallyport back wall. At trial, Trooper Yuri Buchanan testified on direct examination that the footage of Mrs. Reed's vehicle from this interior Sallyport camera was an accurate depiction of the Sallyport and the SUV. And at that, as seen in the video, no law enforcement officer approached the right rear taillight. On Cox's examination, however, it became apparent that the video surveillance footage displayed on direct examination was inverted in a mirror image of reality, despite neither the Commonwealth nor Trooper Buchanan having mentioned it on direct examination.
Holy shit.
And they got him. They got the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's screwed. Therefore, when the video appeared to show a person standing near the left rear taillight of the vehicle, in actuality, that person, in fact, was standing near the right rear taillight. It remains unclear why this inverted video was withheld by the Commonwealth and produced to the defense at the middle of trial after the initial CPD footage was turned over by the Commonwealth.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Paragraph's going to hurt. Most recently, post-trial, on October 10th, the Commonwealth again provided new video surveillance footage.
Hank's a prosecutor.
Right.
Yeah.
This time from the CPD church side exterior, first floor corridor, rear lot main side, in rear lot cruiser side angles. This footage shows Brian Higgins arrive in the parking lot of the Canton Police Department at 1 10:26 a.m. Enter the Canton Police Department and is seen speaking on the phone to some unidentified individuals on the phone as he's leaving the Canton Police Department at 1:34 a.m. Specifically, this material and relevant evidence, which establishes Brian Higgins was on the phone with some identified individual at 1:34 as he left the Canton Police Department shortly after O'Keefe's death, was withheld from the defense at the first trial. Mike.
Oh shit, dude. Hey, thanks, Kevin, too, for sending it over, man. What's going on?
Just
write notes.
Stuff. The video surveillance footage at issue was a major point of contention at trial, in no small part because the Commonwealth was utterly unable to establish any chain of custody for the various clips of video produced to the defense from the CPD. Mike, you know whether they get paid? And there's no chain of custody. It's just a piece of paper, Mike.
Tom, like we said, this is Canton PD has been the hub of all the bullshit. The absolute hub of all the bullshit. Other than 34th Avenue, this place.
The footage provided by the Commonwealth is rife with issues that call into question its accuracy and forensic viability, including the presence of the inverted video and the large-scale gap missing from the feed at the precise time when Mrs. Reed's Lexus would have been shown entering the CPD Sallyport garage. Despite that fact, the Commonwealth claims the video surveillance feed is motion activated and that Canton Police Department produced video surveillance with an inverted video and a gap in the footage at the critical moment. It's not trivial. It goes to the heart of Mrs. Reed's defense.
Hey, can you drop Kevin's thing out of the way so I can read some more? His comment that.
Oh,
no.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right, man. That's all right.
This is crazy, Mike.
I know.
This is
perfect.
Proving that they're corrupt. This is how it is. This is the corruptness. Why not give her the footage?
Why did Lally do this? That's the problem. Lally's going to be a witness, dude. Lally's going to be a witness. He's going to get called. Why would you? If I was Jackson or you, I'm calling Lally to the stand. Why didn't you turn this over when you had the availability to do so? This could get completely thrown out.
Thrown out? This is criminal, Mike.
Yeah.
No chain of custody? Wait. What? You need chain of custody from the beginning to the end. And that's what that compliance thing was. Remember that compliance thing?
Yeah.
Chain of custody is included in that. Commonwealth has to provide it. They have to.
Okay. Wow.
In response, Special Assistant District Attorney Hank Brennan agreed to allow the defense access to this critical information and make arrangements necessary for Mr. Erickson to extract the video from the DVR system. This is all about the DVR.
Yeah. Hold on. Read the footnotes. The footnotes are important. That's just Brady information.
Right. And a lot of it is that. That's what they're.
Oh, good. Hold on. Yeah. As the filing motion defense proceeds, does not want to expend additional resources. Yeah. So how are we going to get it? Information rather simply requesting the Commonwealth. But no, it's okay.
Images make a copy, Mike. They just want to copy the.
So what they want to do is simply requesting that the Commonwealth, which has retained not one but two digital friendly image devices for question to ensure the data is obtained forensically in some way. So they want the Commonwealth to hire two people to do it.
See this? I can copy a drive with this. I can image any drive.
Right.
Any drive, any hard drive out there, I can image with this cable and this box.
Wow.
I can copy your drive.
Yep. So metadata underpinned one of the sending pieces for the case. Brady violation again.
This is a hard drive, Mike. Yeah. This is where all that data is. All them ones and zeros are on this drive.
Right.
All all the data. And what
Okay.
the Commonwealth wants to do, right?
Yeah.
Or what we want them to do is just plug this in,
Take a copy of it.
file, copy, whatever drive letter this is, E, copy E to drive F. And it makes an exact mirror image.
Well,
It
of
doesn't
course.
matter which one you plug in, it's going to work.
All right.
Commonwealth doesn't want to do that
Why?
because all the data is on here. Who logged in, how long they were logged in, all that metadata, who created the file, who accessed the file. It's all stored on the drive. But if they take just the image, just the file, just the one that's showing Higgins on the phone, if they just take that one file, that's what they want to send to the defense. Defense is like, no, I want the whole drive.
So the argument's this: the absence of the court's intervention, the Commonwealth was permitted to destroy critical metadata underpinning one of the most seminal pieces of physical evidence in this case. Okay.
Correct.
All right.
So by them just copying that, you change that hexadecimal key. Remember the hex key?
Yeah.
The minute you change that drive or do something to it, it's going to change that hex key. So when you make an image, the keys are identical.
Okay.
The same key, right?
Right.
Because it's the same amount of data on both drives.
Okay.
You just make a copy. Make a photocopy. Think of it that way.
But is the meta tag the same?
Yes. Mike, photocopy. Put the paper in a photo machine, hit print.
So if you fuck around and find out and you want to make another copy and then you produce something that's going to have another meta tag on it?
No.
Okay.
So
the one that we looked at in court is not going to have the same meta tag as the one that's on the file at Canton PD.
No, it don't work like that.
Okay.
This hard drive, right? Has it has a million bits and bytes.
Yeah, but so inside that hard drive, every file has a meta tag.
Every single one of them.
Okay, that's right.
Because it was created on the drive, on this drive.
Right.
So if you sat down and wrote a book, every time you opened up that file to add to your book, it's logged by you, how long you were in it, all that other information.
Right.
Comes along with the file.
So how do they get it out of this retired detective's
What they want to do is they want to take his drive,
right,
plug it in, and copy it. It's like taking it and putting it into a photocopier. So now I have two of the same things. Okay.
Yep.
What the Commonwealth wants to do is they just want to go in and pull this one file out and give you this one thing. That's it.
Out of their DVR or out of the retired detectives?
Out of the retired detectives' drive.
That's what we want.
They just want to take out the file and give the defense just this file. Nothing. This is nothing.
But is it complete? Okay, it's not complete.
This is just the video file. It doesn't tell you who accessed it, what time it was created, how long they were in it, all the other identifying information that goes along with this file.
Right.
The Commonwealth just wants to take this file off and give it to them, where in reality is the defense wants a copy of the entire drive that shows who created this, what time, name, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, because they couldn't manipulate it inside of the DVR. They had to do it on a computer someplace else.
They take this file out of the DVR, they add to it or they subtract to it, and then they send it off to whomever.
Gotcha.
What they're looking for is if this file is 1,000 bytes, it should be 1,000 bytes on this.
Right.
But if this is 12,000 bytes, someone added to it.
Right.
And they'll have the original to compare it against. That's what they're hiding from the defense.
But there is an original on that hard drive.
This file is on this drive up in the cloud.
Okay. But we can get that. Wow.
It's accessible right now.
Wow, look at the $200 donation contribution.
I'm
Jesus
not even
Christ.
looking.
Wow, just coming through.
Oh my
right now.
God.
Thank
Oh
you
my
so much.
God.
She's a lawyer.
Bruno,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Keep
Man.
showing up, guys. Yeah, we will, man.
Wow. All right.
That's all.
So,
Hey, wait to explain that because if
does
you
it
could
make
do that,
sense?
it's starting to. I just want to. So it goes from the DVR. It goes to
Okay,
a
wait a minute.
detective. Can I just talk? Hold on.
The DVR
Let me ask a question.
Go.
All right. It goes from the DVR where it's recorded, goes to this detective's desk where it's manipulated.
Anyone can manipulate it, though. That's the thing.
But yeah, but someone's going to log into that file.
Yes.
Right. That's what
yes.
Okay. That's
They want that backup information. They want to know who logged into that file. That's included on the drive.
Right. Okay.
The Commonwealth just wants to give them the file. That's it. It doesn't show anything else on it, Mike. That's it. This is what they're giving us.
So the file is just a copy of what was produced.
The file originally is here.
Yeah.
You take it and you down. It's up in the cloud.
Yeah.
They take it down onto my computer. Now it's on my computer. This file now is on my computer. Yeah. I can change it, modify it, erase this, move. You know what I'm saying? Then when I'm done fucking with it, I then take this and I ship this off to Lally, and Lally says, "Oh, here's your DVR footage."
Now, could it be that they shipped the file off, completed file off with everything on that to Mrs. Crawford, and she did what you're saying?
Yes, because somebody, you're right on the money. You're getting it because somebody has to take this file from this drive.
Right.
This is Gallagher's hard drive or his computer.
Yeah. Okay.
And everything, like who logged into this file, who created this file, who added to this file, all that's stored on this drive.
Do we have a preservation order for that?
Yes, we do. Yep. And Mike, it's so easy, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike,
I believe. No, you make sense.
You plug in.
Yeah.
Copy. So now you have two of the same.
Right.
Identical.
So this video.
They have the same hashtag, hex numbers. They have the same amount of data. That hex number, that key, is identical on both drives at this time.
Olivia Nile, put that up.
Yes.
If you want to, can you?
Yeah.
Mike, if the file produced to the defense has included no hash values, which is the only way for them to authenticate the evidence, track its scale. Okay.
Exactly.
So one that number has to follow that video the whole way through. Once it's altered and saved again, it's changed.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes. When you say altered, is added or subtracted to.
Now,
that's all it is.
It'll tell you who, when, and where, or we can find out that way. All right.
Because it's all stored on the hard drive. That information isn't necessarily stored on the file itself.
Right. Yeah. I got it.
This is what they want to send. We found this. And they're like, because you can verify this with this. Because this should be an exact copy of it, right?
Right. Okay. Yes.
But now with what's going around, this isn't verifiable.
So there's piecemeal in it.
This
is bullshit.
And better yet, Mike.
What?
Chain of custody. Who, from the very beginning, who touched this? Who created that file? When was it created?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now, when it's transferred from the DVR, the camera system, right?
Yes.
To this detective's desk, is there a track of that in the DVR that we missed or destroyed?
Absolutely. No.
Okay.
So,
or that hard drive in your hand, so to speak, from the detective's office will show you an incoming file from a DVR or a flash drive that was produced. Right. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
So right now, right? My computer's running.
Right.
And it's created so many files I have on it.
Right.
So I can take one of my video files, take it, alter it, change it.
Yeah.
And then save it as movie 1 or movie 2.
Right.
That's what they want to ship off to Karen.
You can't do that.
That's exactly what that whole thing is about, Mike, that we just read. And all Karen's asking for is to copy the drive.
Which she should be entitled to.
You're exactly on the money. And that's all. She's supposed to copy this because this will verify everything that they gave them.
So from Jump Street, Lally knew it was there and didn't disclose it. Holy fuck. He's fucked.
Mike, when they went and they dropped that video, remember they just came and dropped it on him that day?
Yes.
They just gave him this.
Right.
That's it. Here, watch it.
Wow.
This is the result of what was created. We're assuming, I'm assuming that whatever the file was modified.
Right. Holy shit.
Once you touch this file, it changes. Even logging in to look at the file will change that hex key.
Yes. Yep.
That's why that's so important. It verifies everything.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I would call that exculpatory.
The whole case is like that. There's no but files in this world.
That's true. It's true.
It's insane there. It really is. And it's not hard. It's not rocket science.
No, it doesn't. I know. You can actually take a file, just go right over and put it into his desk. So now you put said detective on the stand, and now we can dig into him. Why did you have it? Did you do, under the
who talked to you? Who told you to do this, right?
Or could you summons another federal grand jury?
Well, better yet, Mike, who turned the CPD footage over? Because that person attested under penalties of perjury. That's remember, it's correct. It was right.
Yep, that's Yuri Mechanic, man. You don't understand how he worded his sayings. On direct he was one way, and then on cross, that might be me. Remember, he said that might be me getting out of the car. That person got out of the car and took pictures of the wrong side on purpose to throw off, the jury and throw off the defense of like what was going on. It was
this is the best we got.
I know.
This is the elite.
Oh, Jesus Christ! If I can figure it out, man, they're fucked.
Again, I'm trying to tell people, right?
Jesus
that
Christ.
227 search, how long to die in the cold, that happened because Lally says, nah, didn't happen because of the wall file. Yeah. Well, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, Lally. It did happen. It had to happen.
What the fuck, dude? This is crazy. They get dropped this morning?
Yes. No. Wow. Let me check when it was.
What was that dropped?
It was filed. I don't see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going off about the digital stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so easy, Mike. It's so easy. Because it's everything is a factual thing with digital forensics. Everything is a factual thing. Like it had to. Like even if I move my mouse on the computer, it changed it. The hex is different now.
It's crazy. This is fucking crazy, man.
And the state doesn't want to give that to Karen. That's the problem that we're fighting here.
Olivia and I love for Lafredo is exactly. Digital chains of custody are no joke, right?
No, because they're factual, right? Everything is factual, and the computer does it all for us. They collect all that data.
Yeah, Kevin from Salvia, he's the one that told us to look at it. I've never seen that before. I don't know when that dropped. I don't know if that was a new motion today or not. I don't know. Like, because that's dirty as fuck right there. Because I was saying to myself,
no, it really is.
I was saying to myself when they showed, they came out with Higgy on the phone. Well, why are we just finding out about this now? Why didn't we know about this in the first trial? Because they were playing hide the ball the whole time. Didn't turn over the evidence, all the exculpatory evidence from the Canton PD. That's why when I talked to you, I said Canton PD is the epicenter of all this.
And that's what hiding the ball is all about, is hiding the digital evidence that will prove X, Y, and Z happened at X, Y, and Z time by X, Y, and Z person.
You're right. How people are in there? How can Bev not see what's going on here and like understand?
She does.
Okay.
The reason that she has this case is to handle it this way.
Yeah, but like you're right. That's because anybody else. I mean, look at me. I'm you're smart, but I'm like, okay, I get it. Why isn't this adding up? If I'm a lawyer and I know exactly how this is supposed to go, then. You're doing this, Lally. I'm putting you on the stand, dude. You're gonna be a witness, Lally. Miss Crawford, you're gonna be a witness. Mike, she knows. She does know. Bev does know. She knows, dude. It's the first time she's been on time to court at 9:03. It's never, you know what I mean? It just, I get a different feeling about all this right now. I get a different feeling about what's happening now. Like I get a mojo is like turning up inside me. Like something big is going to drop, man. Something big is coming. Yeah, Karen. I think, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This is Karen doing all the interviews with
Yes.
Ted and stuff, and just like I have nothing to hide. I'll get on the stand.
I'm so glad you brought that up because she has no problem getting up there and talking.
No,
none. Like, and that's in itself shocking.
Imagine what kind of question could Hank ask her that she couldn't get around, or she couldn't have the right answer for because she's innocent. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you're not gonna have fucking Lally objection. You know, the Faraday bags at the standouts. Hey, Mike, I don't want to blow your mind too much, but what if I told you they can triangulate? Oh shit.
Yeah, the Faraday bags. I know. Yeah. So listen, I don't know if you guys know. Let me just show you. My not qualifications, but yeah, so I can kind of verify myself. You can see this, right?
No. What is that?
No.
Oh yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is that newsletter is for Computer Reseller Network.
All right.
I'm in it there again.
Oh, for your business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I would say qualified.
I'm
Yeah.
in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Bev should just dismiss this case. You're right, man. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Nice, dude. Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Curious.
Qualified.
But yeah, like this is nuts. You can't tell when that motion was dropped. You don't have a number on the top of that page. We'll have to look at it later.
No, I looked at it. I don't it doesn't tell me.
All right.
It doesn't. Yeah, I looked at it. Actually, let me check the very, very bottom.
No, check the very top right hand corner. See if
February 7th, 2025.
So that was 3 days
Elizabeth
ago.
Little is the one that filed this. Yeah,
Right.
Attorney Elizabeth Little do certify that I serve the defendant motion to compel
So
Commonwealth.
I got this one on the 6th. So she did it on the 7th.
Yep. It's signed by Robert Alessi, Yannetti, Jackson, and
So
Little.
last Friday she sent it over.
Yep.
Okay.
On October 5th, the court ordered the Commonwealth to produce all video evidence. October 5th, Mike.
The Commonwealth did, not the defense, the Commonwealth. So Lally fucking fucked around and found out, man. They're in on it the whole time.
And again, all the data, Mike, is on that hard drive. And all you got to do, Mike, they're asking to do is just copy it, and they won't. And that evidence can prove that Karen Reed's framed. These people are in on it. Mike, think of the emails.
I know. And Hank's
on that hard drive.
And Hank's going through them personally and picking out which ones. Come on.
Better yet, Brian Higgins takes his phone, right?
Yeah.
To the CPD. No, I'm sorry, to the FBI.
It goes to the kiosk.
Plugs his phone in, not the hard drive. He plugs his phone in because this phone is the same as this, Mike. They're identical. Do you get it?
Yep.
All my data's in this. All my data's in this. These are the same two things.
Right.
Higgins gets on the phone and has his buddy go in and take this file, just this file, one file, and remove it from the phone. And then after he does that, he takes this little bitty card
and throws it out.
No. He cuts it up and destroys it.
Right.
Because all the data is stored on this card.
Yeah, the SIM card.
This is where that key is. That hex key. It's also on this because that hex key
So
matches what's in this.
Let me ask you a question. So when he extracts that one message from the kiosk with his friend, that's tracked on the SIM card.
Everything
right?
is.
So now So he saves the message like, "Do you like me?" All the Karen stuff, right? But then he throws out the original SIM card and phone to prove that you can't track it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Because he knows that this lines up with this.
Yeah.
And it lines up with this. They
Gotcha.
all connect. This is the chain of custody. All three things.
Wow.
The day before, like, who goes and destroys these SIM cards?
Not me.
Really?
Mike.
It's just next level, Mike.
It's like fucking Mission Impossible shit.
It's a shame. And she shouldn't be fighting this hard, right? I mean, really.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, this should not be this. Like, after all this stuff, this exculpatory evidence right now from Friday hearing, going this week, this month is going to be very interesting to find out what actually happened. So the motion to dismiss is actually going to be out of court defendants. Okay, is on March 4th and 5th. Will be the hearing on the defendant's motion to dismiss on all evidentiary motions. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a bomb day.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up.
Unless somebody steps in beforehand and says, "All right, game over." FBI, DOJ says, "You know what? This is enough."
Well, that could happen today. Fowler could say, "Listen, I'm playing ball with you guys, and I'm going to talk as much as you want."
But I think every time something happens, they trip the wire, like Lally's tripping the wire. You know, they find out the shit. 3,000 pages of TUI. I mean, what can be in that? What? Come on. So everything that we're finding out now with this Sally Put stuff, they already know about.
Yes.
They already have.
Yes, 100%. Yep.
Yes. And so in the defense and the prosecution and the judge have all read it and still said, "Now we're going to go forward."
Yes.
Wow.
And the judge is saying, "We're not going to allow that. I don't want to allow that.
Yeah.
Don't want to allow that."
Right. Why?
Because
that's a big recognition, right?
It allows Karen's team the information they need to defend her. That's the issue here.
Yeah. She's kneecapping him. Right. Yeah.
Right off the bat, Mike. You're right. Right. Boom. Instantly, because she's not allowing that to come into as evidence.
That's right. That's right.
No chain of custody, no evidence.
But now that we have a video that wasn't turned over of Higgins this year, as opposed to last year, Lally didn't give it up. That's not a fishing exhibition anymore. That's actual evidence of something that did exist, right? Right.
Yes. Wow, Australia, Mike.
Fucking, I'm running out of breath, dude. This is fucking nuts.
I'm glad Mike. You know how it usually takes a while for people to understand that concept of the file and the thing, but you got it right away. So that's badass that you actually get it now. Like, but no, like now you understand what she's fighting for, right?
Oh, fuck, man. That's
she
deep.
deserves that information. That's what she wants.
Right. Now that there's proof of another video of Higgins on the phone and cameras in the backyard that Hank had that he turned over.
And listen, he wants a pat in the back for doing that. I'll give it to him. But it doesn't negate the fact that you've had it since it was created.
That's right. It should have never went to court. Ever went to court in the first place.
Everything's like that.
Wow.
No chain of custody on his phone, Mike. No chain of custody on just everything was wrong.
Brian Albert's phone gone right before the preservation order.
The day, both of them, him and Higgins, the day before.
And they got that. Whoever called them and told them that, they got that too.
Yep. The heads up.
When are they just going to fly in with wheels up and just come in and say, "It's all right, boys"?
You know about the gun store down the Cape with Higgins?
Yes, right? Yes, I read that. I watched the whole thing.
On his own. You're on your own. We ain't taking ownership of that. He abused the system.
He did. He went down there like 6 police cars, took their whole hard drive,
took the guns out. That's right.
Come to find out, the girl was a legit buyer. She had gone to the range, everything. Fucking crazy. Who the fuck does he think he is, man? He violated her first fucking Fourth Amendment.
All sorts of them in the ATF said, "Listen, dude, you're on your own."
Why didn't he get fired for that?
He's gonna get personally sued. I know that.
And what about the guy he shot with the rubber bullets in the back of the head in the storage department?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Another accidental discharge in the Boston PD.
Fucking Dougal.
He works in the same unit.
It's fucking Dougal. He did a desk pop. People were saying yesterday. They're like, what the other guys, when Will Farrell does the desk pop in his office.
I remember we were doing at the academy. This one kid had a revolver and a double shot. He wanted to take one shot,
right?
And it came back, and he had his hand on the trigger, kept it pulled. So when the hammer come back, it automatically nailed the second round. And he was all scared. Scary stuff, man.
You be careful, man. You only get one shot, right, so to speak.
And then we had some campus people that were going to campus, and they were going to the academy. One of them was really good with a gun. The other one just shouldn't have.
So you're like northeastern people going through to get sort of. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's good.
I think it was Amherst. I forget.
Wow.
Amherst. Yeah, there's two of them.
What? So it's a little bit after 10. What do you think?
I think we're good, man. It's been a day.
So Farwell's inside right now.
Yep.
Mikey's getting talked to, and no one knows anything about Crusty Panties. So we'll find out.
Don't know about her.
The way that's been going, it's usually because she's been working with the Norfolk kind of so hopefully, probably I'm saying she's probably got a continuance again. But I think by this point, just turned to be a status hearing. Okay. Farwell didn't even have to appear, just turned up to be a status hearing. Ah, shit.
Again, all this for what?
I know.
Wow.
What the fuck is he doing, man? Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe Etsy's gonna do a tweet, or someone's gonna do a tweet about it and let us know, or someone get involved with this, Mizzy or somebody.
Figure it out. But it's good to see them. Good to see them doing what they do.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'll let you take it home from here. Chat, I will talk to you later. Hey, thanks for the contributions today, guys, and the memberships. Hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the morning, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tomorrow is the 11th. Filing for all evidentiary and non-evidentiary motions, except for the defendant's motion to dismiss. It's out of court. So some filings to do tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Cape Cod Gunworks. That's what it was. They're great people.
There's a video on X about that whole thing.
It's pretty good.
How Brian Higgins came over and took over the store like he owned it.
And the guy called his attorney who used to run the ATF and was Brian Higgins' boss.
Yes.
Spanked him.
Big time, dude. Big time. I'll talk to you later. If something breaks, we'll jump on later. Maybe if Mike comes out. All right. I'll talk to you. All right, Chet. Talk.
See you in the morning, man. Wow. So everybody that's here again, I thank you all for being here. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes you start at 7. Sometimes you start at 8. Starting at 8 lately. Liking it. I'm really enjoying doing this with you guys. You guys are just, you deserve it, right? We all do. We all need to know what's going on. And for you guys to be here in the morning with us, get some coffee. It's a great way to start the day. I'll tell you that. So with that said, thank you all for being here, and like and subscribe if you don't mind. That QR code up there is for Amy, who's getting over really, I don't say she's getting over, but she's fighting cancer right now, and we're all loving her, and we all care about our girl Amy. So if you can give her a prayer, I'd appreciate that. She's a sweet girl. All we ask is just prayers. And with that said, I thank you all for being here. I gotta thank Esty for coming on this morning, Mizzy for being there. Everyone, it's been good, been fun, and we will see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all.